It's a beautiful day here at the on-grid cabin. We're here with Lou Homestead.
Homestead Lou.
Homestead Lou.
Mark gets it wrong every time.
But,
That's dyslexia? Is that what they call it?
yeah, I don't know.
what they
It's called
Old man.
I'm an idiot. We're here with Dottie here with us. She's having a ball with
Gus. He's over
Gus,
there, deadheaded.
Lou's dog, and we're just having a whale of a good time out
Hey
here.
LG, how are you doing?
And Lou's been one of our best subscribers since the beginning, and he's just a well of a good guy. And yeah, we started emailing each other, and he's just like, he came by for an onion burger about a year ago, and then he's like, you got to come out to my place. So we came and visited real shortly
With Dottie, yeah.
with Dottie whenever she was a little tiny pup. So that
We
means
picked
7
her up.
months ago. And it's beautiful out
ago.
here, people. Maybe later on we'll just pan around, but it's a nice spread. He's got his tiny cabin here, and he's just living large as a bachelor out here. And it's just, I'm glad that you invite,
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
anytime.
good people. Our subscribers, I
Hey
believe,
Tom
are
and
the
Rhonda.
best.
Hey
Are the
Carrie.
best. He's like, come on out anytime. So we called. We're like, hey Lou, let's, can we come out this weekend? He's like, yeah, come on out. And I was like, all right. So he's also got an RV over the way there. He's got it fired up all the time. So we slept in air conditioning last night and everything. And so, yeah, I mean, we'll vet for Lou. But, he knows a lot of he follows the Crockers. So he knows a lot of the boys. In fact, what happened yesterday?
Well, I went to Walmart to pick up one of them Blackstones. And lo and behold, there's Jared pushing the cart back to the rack. Hey, there's Jason and Jared. And I was wearing my shoot dang.
Yeah, he had his shoot dang shirt on, and he's pushing his cart back to the rack, and the boys were there, so he got to talking to them, and yeah, if you guys ever need attachments, he says, he's got
Thanks LG.
he's got he's got tons of attachments for the tractor and a post hole digger. So yeah, if you guys ever need to borrow anything, he says anytime, and so you don't know where they live, just come to his place, pick them up, he said, and you can borrow them anytime.
Yep.
So he's a good guy. We love Lou, and we're just having a rip-roaring good time. He cooked us breakfast today. We had eggs from he's got
Coop.
from the coop, eggs, and bacon from
You showed him on that one stream
Yeah.
when he brought Dottie out here. You have Hammy and B2.
ham. Which one was it, do you think?
I don't know. It was either or. Who knows?
But it's smoked
But
ham.
they tasted good.
Oh my God, the bacon is to die for. So I was like, can we help or anything? And Lou kicked us up breakfast this morning, and we're being treated like kings out here. So we're having a great time. Any questions, anybody?
It's a little bit hot. It's
It's
steamy hot.
no wind,
Right now we're sitting in the dew spot. Yeah.
but
Got the trees breaking the intense sun and heat off of us.
we got about another
Yeah,
No,
it's
not
gonna
half
be peaking.
hour.
Yeah, it's gonna be peaking over there pretty
Well,
soon.
pretty soon.
half hour of shade where we set up. I thought this was good with the tiny cabin in the background
Yeah.
and the flies.
Yeah. The
The
flies and
gnats. Oh
the
my.
dew and but it's very pretty. It's so pretty here.
So
It's a nice country.
Tom and Rhonda, I heard you say hi
Happy
to.
Father's Day, everybody.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's tomorrow.
Tom and
isn't it?
Rhonda are
yeah,
here.
happy
It says
Father's
Happy
Day.
Father's
A
Day.
day
It's
early,
tomorrow.
yeah.
It's
Oh,
tomorrow.
it's tomorrow.
It's tomorrow.
All right.
It's tomorrow. LG is here. Lori is
Okay,
here.
hi, LG.
And Carrie,
Carrie. Oh yeah,
Carrie.
Carrie's a good subscriber too.
and I think that's all that I see so far. It shows six. Six
Six.
are here. So there you go.
Well, we
Better
had
than
Carrie
zero.
live. Is that the Carrie?
I don't
that-
think so.
No. Okay, different Carrie.
I think so. It's
We-
K-A-R-I.
Instead of C. Okay.
I think I've seen her in chats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She says hi to us all the time whenever we're in
Yeah.
the chats. But I didn't know if that was. We had a Carrie come on. We'll do it again. And Tom at home and Tom and Rhonda have the phone calls, which we might be able to do too in the future. But I have it set up so if anybody's brave enough, you just hit a link and you can
Come
video
on to the video.
into us.
I
too.
did see where people tore up stuff at Shoot Drain Ranch. So, Tom and Rhonda, I did see that video.
Oh yeah, the water tower.
The water tower over there. So that's a shame if people are doing that. That's terrible.
Gutsy,
It is gutsy to walk onto somebody's property and do that kind of
especially
thing.
in the country. There's plenty of hiding spots.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
I kind of feel like the Crocker Boys right now.
you do?
We never go live
Well,
no,
on
we
location.
never go live.
You need your coffee. Debbie's got
Oh,
her
yeah.
coffee.
Yeah, I have my
yeah.
coffee.
Well, we're coffeeed out, so.
I might have to go get one before the stream's over. We'll see.
We'll see.
We got a nice table.
Yeah.
Grab your coffee there.
Yeah.
We got the coffee table.
Not
Ready
the
to
poop,
go?
not the Crocker poop bucket. This is the coffee table.
Yeah.
But what else?
Gnats.
Let's see. No, he's got a super nice setup here. He's like I say, you have pigs. You have one cow.
Had pigs. Yeah.
pigs.
Had pigs.
They're
yeah.
in the freezer now.
They're
They're
in
in
the
their new
freezer.
home.
You still
Yeah.
have them.
Yeah, I have them. They're in their new home. But yeah, I've got one steer out there.
Big old boy.
He'll be in the new home here next month, late
Yeah.
next month.
He's a big one.
Oh,
Yeah.
thanks, Lazy Days.
Lost a cow. That
Thanks,
my buddy
Lazy
had.
Days.
Yeah.
Lazy Days says that they love the new outdoor studio.
Okay.
Yeah, we're here at Homestead Lou's, and he's thinking about starting a channel up, and
We think
he's got a lot of stuff that goes on out here, and he's pretty well set up, so he has a lot of knowledge on doing this kind of stuff and actually having power and indoor plumbing and all
indoor
that
plumbing
kind
and
of stuff.
power, we're good to go here.
Some of them creature comforts.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get older, you have to have
Oh.
the on-grid cabin is a better way to
Well,
go.
like yesterday, we were sitting out under the trees.
Oh, my gosh.
The breeze was coming and going.
Yeah.
But man, it was miserable in here.
You
When we're this, not elderly, but old.
yes.
You can't function very well in that. You
We're
gotta
in our
get into the
50s.
air. Yeah.
We're in our 50s.
Mid-ages.
Nothing was getting done yesterday on
No.
the
It
on
has
the
to get
homestead.
done a couple hours in
No.
the morning. You get up early in the morning and
Yeah.
because
Especially today, because there was like no breeze whatsoever. There was a breeze blowing yesterday, but not today.
And the
It
bugs
is.
harass.
Yeah.
The bugs just harass you.
And Dottie's been having a good time
Oh,
out
yeah.
here.
She fits in
running
really
around.
well out here, and she's not a strayer. She just likes to stay within visual contact of us, so she's working out really good.
Yeah.
And Gus and her get along good.
Oh yeah. Yeah, she was real shy of him the last
Yeah.
time when she was a little pup.
Well,
Hide
yeah,
behind
she was.
legs and
Oh yeah, she was this small
Yeah.
and this big golden lab. Where's Gus? at?
Gus, you being
Come here,
lazy
Gussie.
over there?
Yeah, Gus is being lazy.
Gus,
Come here,
real
Gus.
quick.
Oh, here comes Dottie.
Come here.
She's going to be
Gus,
hopping.
come here.
Come here, Gus.
Hopping. So, Tom and Rhonda says that you have a really good voice.
Oh, really?
And says
Come
you
here.
sound like Bill Mack on
Gus. Come here.
KLIF, a country drive home show.
This
So,
is
Well, Tom, I guess, was a DJ
Yeah,
up in
uh-huh.
Coffeyville. Well, that was some of my old stomping grounds
oh, uh-huh.
when I was living in Kansas.
oh,
So yeah. And there's like 3 different sides of the railroad tracks down there
No.
in Coffeyville. Nah, I'm just kidding. But I may have heard him on the radio back in the day. So,
Back in the day.
yeah.
Maybe so. Hey, little Frenchie. We're out here at Homestead Lou's. He's here in Oklahoma, and he has a great place.
What
So
do you think, Gus?
thanks for stopping in.
You
You
and
ready,
ready,
to go
Gus?
lay down?
you're a superstar, Gus. All right, goodbye.
All right. You're done. You're done. Your appearance
Yeah.
is over. Go lay down, bud.
No, I'm gonna stay right
I'm
here.
gonna stay here now. Yep. This is what they're
Underfoot.
gonna do. So what does everybody got planned for this Father's Day weekend? Anything going on, guys, out there? Tell me something good. Little Frenchie's here, and
Oh, it's Dot. Did she catch Dottie? Come here, Dottie.
oh, Dottie, come here. Dottie, I think
Dottie.
she just got here.
Come here, Dottie.
Dottie, come here.
Come here, Dottie. Gus is
Gus,
like,
chill.
what about
dude.
me?
Chill, dude.
There we go. Come. Oh my goodness. she's
Yeah,
there.
now she's got stage fright.
Yeah, there she is. There she is.
Thank
Hi,
you,
Diane.
Got both.
How
her
are
ears
you
up
doing
right now.
today?
Ann and Jake for our beautiful, beautiful puppy. It is
Yeah.
Ann, right? I'm not.
Huh?
It is Ann, right?
It is Ann and Jake.
I'm terrible with names. So I'm like, oh.
Oh, me too.
Oh, well, tell me when they get here, and we'll put her up again, little Frenchie. So the girls are coming.
Okay. But
Hi, Wendy.
it's a little
Hi,
doofy.
Wendy.
Dottie's a little doofy, but she's still a pup too. She'll
Oh
probably
yeah,
grow.
she'll chill out.
But Lou's been breaking her in not to jump up. He's helping me out, so that's good.
Yeah.
He has the right tone to set her straight. So she's like,
Well,
okay.
Oh, going to Rhonda's
paws
dad's
against the
for a
crossroads
barbecue
of the
sounds like fun. We'd love it down there too at
Where at?
Heard That's house.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Yeah. Your father-in-law's.
Yeah, we didn't go
Your
live.
father's house.
It
not
was
father-in-law's.
more of a not going live. It wasn't a YouTube event.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
But yeah, you want to get treated like royalty also, go to Heard That, subscribe, H-E-R-D, Heard That, exclamation point. You got to remember the exclamation point.
And they went live last night, so if you didn't catch that, then go check
Oh,
that
okay.
out. And At Home with Tom and Rhonda went live last night, and if you missed that, go check that out.
Well, and the Crockers were,
we had a
too.
lot of stuff. I heard the Crockers was, but I didn't see the Crockers live. So did anybody know if they went live?
Didn't they have some guests?
Yeah,
there,
they did, but I
Oklahoma
didn't
Adrenaline Live.
ever
yeah.
see them
Pain.
Yeah.
actually live, so I don't know how I missed it.
Well, we had Salty on.
We did have
We
salty
had
Yeah,
on.
salty, yeah,
salty
we
on.
had-
We
we
got
were
We
it.
had
eating a
salty
salty
on.
cracker.
Yeah, we have our priorities here. So, hi Davis Family Adventures.
Listen, all you, the Texas, everybody, all the people that are, the tens and tens of people that are watching us right now, listen, Lou's a great guy. We're already told him about the Pine Cone Fest, but he'd fit right in with all the Texas, our Texas subscribers and everything to a T, Oklahoma subscriber, everybody. But yeah, At Home with Tom and Rhonda, Heard That. I've been trying to tell you guys, Lou is a great guy. So if he starts a channel, you'll have to,
Homestead Lou.
Homestead Lou, you have to subscribe and start watching Homestead Lou.
And I'll have like 5s and 5s of people.
Hi Jesus girl.
But listen,
Really?
whenever you first start, Lou, like Debbie was stuck on 27 subscribers for weeks.
Yeah.
And then we got like 28. We're like, we got another subscriber.
Hey Full Blown Country.
That's a lot of
I know,
fun.
it's
Well, I'm
hot.
double subscribed now, so
Yeah.
my old account and
Oh,
my-
yeah. So
Yeah,
see, we have bots.
Yeah, I'm
We
a
have
bot.
No.
You know what?
Bond
You've
in the
probably
middle.
been in the chats, and I see Homestead.
Homestead Lou throws a lot of people off now.
Yeah,
'cause
'cause
they
I'm
have
used
it
to
under Lou and
Your last name,
Yeah.
which was probably not
Yeah, probably
that
wasn't
good
the smartest
anyway.
thing to do.
Well,
but
it's like
anyway.
us. We want stalker, but
Yep.
I don't know. Lou doesn't, but
No,
Yeah,
I want.
he
I
has
want
a
a
beautiful
stalker.
place out here, and
I got
beautiful
41
land.
point something, but
41 point something.
Really? Uh oh.
I think it's one. I think it's 1.5.
I think you might have a station
41,
mad
one-
if you.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, yeah, exactly.
He's on the 41.15.
Yeah, no. If it goes down that route, they'll be like, they stole our
Good morning, MT.
our thunder.
Well, the county gets part of that. That's why.
But-
For the road.
But we are
Yeah.
old too, so again,
We don't get the viewers.
we
though,
won't
the
get the.
youngins.
You won't get the viewers,
get-
Lou. Unfortunately.
Well, I'm not
might.
clear. I'm
Well,
not
yeah.
clearing. I'm not
Prove me
clearing
wrong.
land. I'm not building. I will do a little bit of building.
Yeah,
when
yeah,
I
yeah.
need. When of course I need to. But the cost of everything's through the roof. But
Yeah.
luckily, a lot of my area was already kind of cleared off with a dozer, and all I've got to do is maintain some. And it's still a pain in the butt to bush hog. 20 acres.
Yeah.
And we hay the pasture part
Okay.
of the time, and then the hay fields over by the pond. So we put up some hay. My buddy down the road, we
You
go
share-
in together.
work
yeah,
together.
We work together on that and get some hay. And of course, I had some cattle here for this last winter, which that worked out great. I didn't have to go buy any hay. So, anyways, I try to get a little bit of stuff done like that.
Nah, you'll probably go down the rabbit hole a little bit too on your channel. Maybe?
Maybe.
All right, or keep it
I
just
don't know.
homestead.
Yeah, it might just strictly.
He agrees with our politics. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah. Aligned.
Aligned with our
Yeah.
in the right direction. And
Boy, if we can nuke these gnats, that'd be a great.
That would be great.
thing.
Hi, Marcia. How are you doing? Marcia is a great channel, too.
Oh, Marcia,
Everybody
yeah.
go check out Oils and Wellness with Marcia and
you might
Kansas
say
Misfit.
that clearer.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm talking too fast. Oils and Wellness
There you go.
with Marcia and Kansas Misfit. I'm trying to talk fast to keep things interesting and moving along.
And of course, At Home with Tom and Rod. And
Yeah.
they're sisters. So heard that, and at home with Tom and Rhonda, the two wives are sisters. So if you're friends with one, you're going to be friends with the other one.
Isn't that kind of like Jaws and?
Jaws, yeah. Jaws is down that area.
Yeah.
And so Roger, yeah, I can't leave out
Roger.
the other.
Yep.
That's why I got Lou live, because
Keep him,
we
keep
want-
Mark straight, because Mark gets everything messed up.
he would fit in with all you guys. He's a fun guy. We have a blast.
I'm getting
He-
older, so I'm getting kind of boring now.
Yeah, well,
Well.
you'll hoop it up a little if we get
Oh,
out
yeah.
to the Pine Cone Fest. But he's just a great guy, and if you ever, feel like saying, hey, he's vetted. Let me just put it that way. He's vetted, and so if you ever want to have a wing ding or something, you want to invite Lou. He's out here by himself, so he likes to get out a little bit too. So,
Somewhat.
and he'll bring the bacon.
Yeah, I can bring the bacon.
Lou came out to our house and had an onion
Burger.
So that we offer up to everybody, anybody that wants to come to El Reno,
Yeah, great
Oklahoma,
people,
and pick
great.
up a onion burger.
Yeah.
Invitation's always open. Send me an email.
Got to see that huge Studio Y.
Yeah,
Oh my
that was amazing.
gosh.
huge studio wide.
And
We
your
saw it.
producers.
Producer
the
Karen.
booths. Yep.
What did you think about Karen?
Well, I don't know. She's a little frisky.
Well, she likes the alpha male, even though
that
she's
what it is?
liberal, and she acts like she doesn't like anything about you, but she's turned on by the alpha male.
Okay. So she knows what side her bread's buttered on.
Exactly. She likes the man. She's got a thing for
One of them Crocker boys.
yeah,
doesn't she?
Jared.
Yeah, Jared.
She's got a thing for Jared, but we've been trying to hook. But I keep on telling her, you're gonna have to get conservative if we want to hook up with Jared.
Now, how's Ned doing? Is he over in Ukraine?
No, he's back at the studio right now.
Oh.
He's holding down the fort right
Oh, probably
Lori?
running up that credit card again.
Lori, he's going to be starting a channel, and it's going to be under Homestead Lou. So
Yeah, Homestead Lou.
we'll keep you updated on the progress of that, or when he uploads a video or whatever. You've already made the channel name, right?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, when I created my YouTube deal, I had to create a channel just to even put in live chats, like on one of Crocker videos or live streams I was trying to chat, and it said I must make a channel. And okay,
Oh, yeah,
so I had to go in and
Hi, Tina
play
Ladybug.
with that stuff. But
It's a lot of fun. We had fun with technology last night, didn't we?
yeah,
It
Yeah.
was kicking our butt, man.
yeah, you were showing me how to bring in other videos and layers
Yeah,
and
yeah.
things. Yeah,
But I was doing on a laptop we didn't have set up yet. So, of course, whenever you want to wow somebody and show them that you know what you're doing, then we had trouble logging in. It's so ridiculous today.
Google wants you to vet it like 5 different ways.
Yeah,
from
so I'm like,
Sunday.
we're what, about 200 feet away is where our car is at. So I'm like, good gosh, now I got to go run and get the phone so I can get a text to verify that this
That we
machine
are who
is
we
on.
are. Yeah.
I'm like, make it stop. Can I
Mm-hmm.
just put in a password and go? So we had to fight that for a little bit.
Yeah, that was entertaining.
Yeah, it was. I have on my Miranda Lambert t-shirt that Journey Along with Shannon sent me, so
Oh.
I really like it, although it's
Oh,
black,
yeah,
so I don't know if I might have to change it a little bit.
We're down to about 15 minutes.
Yeah.
It's
No,
gonna
we
get
could
hot.
always
Yeah, we can.
creep forward or backwards here or whatever.
Yeah, today
forward for
we're-
us, backwards for
We're
them.
3 old people on camping chairs, yeah.
Yeah, and our bucket.
In
In
our
our
bucket.
That looks a lot like my radio stand that I built.
Oh yeah.
I built a boom box really crude during the CV, and then I had a Napa bucket.
Yeah,
and I
we
just
put it
said
on
it.
it.
Oh,
I
yeah.
said and on my video that I made about it, I was like, and you must make a stand for your radio
I
also.
had Targ
and it was
Homestead.
just a Napa bucket.
Yeah. So to answer your question, Jesus Girl, no, we are not in Arkansas. We are in Oklahoma. We are in,
South of Crockerville.
yeah, we're south of Crockerville, but not very much. In case you missed it,
I don't know how
Lou
far. I don't know where they're
ran
at.
into the Crocker boys at the local Walmart.
Yeah, up
Yesterday.
in Barstow.
Bristow.
in Bristow.
In Bristow, he was just pushing his cart back, and
Jared was.
he had his shoot dang shirt on too,
Yeah,
which
that was
was
wild.
so that was good that you got to meet him
Yeah,
up there,
yeah.
and you already met him. At
I tried
the
not to
meetup.
delay them. I knew they were
Yeah.
getting ready to go somewhere.
The
or
boys are
whatnot.
busy.
Oh yeah, busy and try to beat the heat.
But
Yeah.
again,
Beating the heat is
people
on.
that might be in the know with the Crockers, just let him know. He's got all kind of attachments, and he says,
My tummy's-
you know, he's being a neighborly homesteader.
Well, you got to help one another
Yeah,
out.
you gotta help
In these
it.
days and age, out in the homesteads or in the rural,
Yeah.
if somebody, you know, they could borrow and exchange
Right.
and, you know, help one another out. That's the best way of community support.
And he even says,
Oh,
if you
okay.
don't want his location to be,
See if I
you know,
can find you.
the boys can come here, pick up
Yeah.
the
Yeah, until they-
tractor.
Because I understand
attachments.
they're getting some crazies after
Yeah.
and whatnot. So,
So if
I
they're
understand
afraid
all
of all that
Yeah.
weird stuff, the Crocker boys can come here, pick up the gear,
Yeah.
and take it back to their, if they don't feel
Well,
comfortable.
Yeah, and it's all rode up over there. You know, I got, well, other than the post hole digger hanging from
Yeah.
the tree branch.
They got a post hole. He's got a post hole digger, boy. So, and yeah. So if you're gonna set some fence line, you got to come.
Did you have a picture
Get a hold
or
of Lou.
anything?
Huh? Oh, it's just a regular 3-point.
No, I meant,
Oh,
do you have a picture on your page?
no, it's just got
Trying to find you so I can put your link in
oh.
so that people can find you when you start your channel, but I can't even find you.
Well,
We will figure
We'll-
that out,
we'll
and
link
we will
it.
be putting it in our links when we start our channel back up and start doing videos
everybody
again,
tell
starting on
Debbie
Monday.
it's time. Let's start Monday.
Monday.
Monday. Hold her. Like she keeps on saying it. Yes, I will for sure. Monday.
Yeah, and
This
then
is
I
it.
don't. We will.
We're gonna do
We'll get
shorter
back
ones.
to it.
Shorter ones.
I just got burned out because there is so much going on, and everything is just going to be so bad, and I hate to be the gloom girl, so I just
Well, you
got
have to
very
pull back
discouraged,
some.
and
We'll try to do it in a funny way. Still, we'll make it. We'll try to tell the bad stuff in a
funny way.
Funny
Yeah,
way
we'll
with
try to keep it light.
Ned and like look
Yeah.
on the bright side. You know,
Yeah.
fuel's going up or
We
something
got some
like
Ned
that.
stuff.
We'll get Karen involved.
I know, Lori, I got to email you. I'm going to get on that. I'm going to get to it. Starting Monday, I'm going to get to it. I'm supposed to mail our address to Lori.
Oh.
So
Oh, okay.
it will start being in our links too because I gave up our post office box. So it will, I'll probably
can
just
put
put
our-
our regular
Who cares?
email in
Like I
there.
said.
I mean, our regular
You
mail
didn't like going to see
address.
in the post office?
Listen,
It just,
I-
for what we got there, it just seems silly to have a post office
I-
box.
I posted on somebody's.
But I will, Lori, by Monday, I will send you our address.
I posted on somebody's watching, a political show.
I got something to say.
Go ahead.
Marcia, my mom is doing well. She's doing very good. My daughter has gone off the rails, but my mother is doing great. Marcia got to meet my mother when we met with Marcia and we had lunch. It was so much fun up there in Kansas on my way to see my son, so it was great.
I'm sorry I'm being so shy
Sorry.
and I don't like to talk too
I know
much.
you don't like to talk too much.
But, so I posted on this one political show that I watch that I used to run a satellite truck. And boy, the things I saw and heard from NBC, ABC, CNN, all those shows from their producers, I see the spin going on in my, and somebody put in an account just to post that day to say proof. Like they're scared, I think, of what I might know or say. So they wanted to feel me out to see what the heck's, it's
Newly
interesting.
created account.
A
wasn't it?
newly created account that same day just to say proof. And so, if we put our address in our show, then they'll have an easier time finding me, which is good,
Yeah.
And then I can,
Handle business.
handle business and talk to them and, they can try to raid my house to see what kind of information I got.
So I know that this.
You don't
people
have Ashley's diary, do you?
Oh, I don't know if she might have kept the diary.
Oh.
I don't know.
So I know people don't usually do this, but do you mind if we pick up the camera and just kind of show the perimeter?
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I got
Okay, we're gonna
I
show
got a lot
you.
of stuff laying places.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
okay. We're just
Forgive
gonna
the-
show you a 360 of where we're at and how beautiful it is here. I'll let Mark do it.
What if somebody comes in right now? They'll be like, this is just a
Confused.
video of a camera moving.
Well, they'll get it. Anyway, it's beautiful. It's very green right now because we did get a bunch of rain here not too long ago.
I want to see how far I
had
got to go to
I
get
had to mow
to the...
twice in 3 days.
Whenever you get over to our red car, if you see our red car, whoa, sorry people. If you get over there towards
Potato
the,
patch right there.
the red car. Am I in view, Deb, right now?
No, we're
Then we're
fine.
Then there's a tree line here. But over there is where the RV is. And like I say, air condition, all the comforts of home over there if you come visit Lou. If
If he invites you.
if he invites you. We'll vet for Lou.
Open invitation to Lou's house.
Yeah.
now.
He cooks breakfast for you and everything.
Hey, Lila.
Hold him to it.
We're showing Lou's place. We're out here at Homestead Lou, and he's thinking about starting a channel. We got to figure out what the link is, because
Yeah.
And he's not like them young.
so new.
He's not like the young kids.
Well,
He's
you can show down that line, I guess, if you want. If you want to spin it that way. You never went through. You
well-
only went about, what, 120?
all right. Yeah, let's go back this way. So
Okay, he's going the
it's
other way now.
about 400
Hey,
square feet.
I got my hot tub set up for like a pool now.
Yeah,
It's nice and cool in there. Cool off during the heat.
He's got a little loft to store stuff up top, and
It's a nice
about
little
400
town.
square foot little tiny home. And he's got some,
Fruit trees there.
and then we're back to tree line.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's his hair. Hi, JB Conway. Glad to see so many people here
How many is
on a
there?
Saturday morning. There's 20 right now.
Oh,
There's
wow.
been
Wow, that's
Tens
good.
and
been a few
tens.
people,
Tens and tens.
Tens and
We
tens.
made it to our tens and tens.
Yeah, Lila's here, so Lila's in the house now.
Should I go get my phone and log in?
Yeah.
If you want to, you could send your
I don't
link.
want to. I don't want to
No.
cripple my Wi-Fi
Yeah.
Yeah,
out here.
we got enough going on. How's it look, by the way? How's his?
It's not too
Not
bad.
too grainy.
Oh, that's good.
And we're outside, so
I mean,
we're
it's
away.
DSL, so
Yeah, it's DSL, and
I should've-
eventually they're bringing fiber in. though. The power company, Eco.
oh
something.
yeah.
And yeah, I think it was like $80 for the fastest speed
Oh,
they got.
nice,
So
nice. Pretty soon he'll be jamming the lives down here.
Yeah, Lila, he has a really nice place, and
Super
you
nice.
just got here, so you missed it. But Lou actually ran into the boys at the local Walmart yesterday while he was there. So he's pretty much in Crocker country here, that area,
Yeah,
Bristow.
they're in Lou country now.
Oh, they're in Lou
Yeah,
country.
yeah,
Lou was here
Lou
first.
was here first.
I've been here about 4 years, and yeah,
Hi,
just-
Kay. How are you doing today? Hi, Full Blown Country. I
This
don't
is
know
what's
if I
hard
said
about
hi.
lives is you have to talk, but you have to answer people's
Oh,
questions
yeah,
at the
yeah,
same
yeah,
time.
yeah.
It get-
Tough.
Follow the chat along with
yeah, it's
produced
tough.
content.
It's tough.
So, the hedgehogs are here. They're working on their homestead.
Yeah, they get a nice
building-
place.
Yeah, they do have a nice place.
They're getting after it too.
yeah,
Like we're old, right? And we know it's hard. And they're getting stuff done out there. He's a busy boy out there.
I used to
They are.
subscribe to a lot of these guys when I had my older phone, and it was right after that last prior meetup, and I was watching your guys' thing, and I was subscribing to a lot, but it's just like the last 6 months, trying to get things done. You have
We
to kind of
understand.
cut back on some of that
Well, we've cut
to
back.
get things done, because if you stay in there watching it all the time, you ain't getting anything
You
done.
ain't getting nothing
Well,
done
yeah.
on the homestead.
Again, during the shut-in, I think whenever the CV and everybody was kind of locked down, I was laid off. We had plenty of time to do all this, and that's why we stopped our show. And we're not doing it as much, or we haven't done it
Yeah,
for a while.
we had been
just burn
busy.
out, and you get busy, and you just get tired, and not only watching all the channels, because you want to stay. We're friends. We are tight friends with every one of these channels, but you can't watch them all.
No.
You know what I mean? So you feel bad.
Unless
but
you're at like three speed, two
Yeah,
times
two
speed,
times. Watch us.
Yeah, Lou is
Yeah,
the
I
one
think I was
that,
the one that suggested
that hooked it
That's
up
right.
at the 2x speed. Yeah,
Yeah.
Lou's the one that.
That started it. He said, "Boy, you're opening." Whenever we
Oh
dance
yeah,
to the
watch
music,
that at high speed. It's like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
he goes, "Mark, watch that." And then I said, "Oh my gosh, we're so slow talkers that if you watch our show at 2 times, it's better, isn't it? It's better."
Yeah.
I agree.
But yeah, I can't run at 2 times speed.
I
I
even
mean, I'm at half speed now.
Yeah, well,
But
because
so now I watch things at 2 times speed. My brain can absorb it. But
And
me
it sound,
personally, yeah.
they sound funny now. If you
Well-
watch channels 2 times speed and you slow it down, you're
then
like,
it sounds funny.
yeah, then that sounds funny.
Well, here in Oklahoma, we draw out our words and we
Yes.
don't talk particularly fast. And they say you're supposed to talk faster, and that's what I'm trying to do right now. So then you can't understand what I'm saying. So
I know.
there you go.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
that
gonna
would
be a
be
hot
great,
one
MT.
today.
Yeah, we've driven past your place when we picked up Dottie. We drove past your area, and a couple times we've driven down that turnpike down there.
We did a kind of a barrage visit.
Hey, the other brother.
Just right there. We did a barrage visit last time. The one time we came back, we stopped at Lou's for what, an hour?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
And barrage hit you.
That was before the spring too, so nothing was green, was it? I can't remember.
I can't remember. Dottie was
I've slept
7 months
since then.
ago.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. So,
we went
yeah,
down there,
definitely before.
heard that again. Randy and Julie are fabulous. They invited us to their wing ding, which is amazing that people would even invite us. And we had a fantastic time there. Then we camped out at their place overnight.
Yeah.
We haven't camped in a long time. Then we went down and saw Ryan.
Ryan's in the house now.
Hello,
Oh, is
Ryan.
he? Hey,
Yeah,
Ryan.
He
Ryan,
just got here.
this is Lou. Ryan.
Ryan.
If you're ever driving your truck along I-40, let us know and we'll hook you up with Lou. And you can stop out at this fantastic place. You and Lou would hit it off great. So you got Ryan, we went to them, and then we got our puppy. We were never at Jake and Ann's place. Little Frenchie in Big Texas.
Yeah, Little
and
Frenchie.
Nunya, Texas on the back 20.
Mm-hmm.
We never got to their place because he drove up and met us halfway to get the puppy. So after staying at Ryan's for a couple hours, then we bolted on down, and Jake, boy, you want to talk about a home? His homestead is on steroids, boy.
Yeah.
He's got
They have a nice
on
nice
their houses.
setup.
Oh, Jake.
Yeah, Jake is working on. He's still building, but
Not
he's
Jake
got,
from State
Yeah.
Farm.
No,
No,
not Jake
no.
from State Farm, but Jake.
In his building, he literally welded up. His building
Oh, wow.
is like a man cave extraordinaire. It's
Yeah.
it's all
A shopdominium.
It's
or
huge
whatever.
too. It's
Barney-
big.
Yeah,
It's huge.
yeah.
It's a barnuminium kind of style with a big, huge porch, and he's still working on it. The kitchen looks fabulous.
I would
Yeah.
love to do something like that.
Well, you
Hi,
got to go down
Joni.
and visit.
How are you doing today?
We'll hook you up with little Frenchie and Jake and Ann, and he's got to come down and check out your place because he's a good guy. Again,
Rooster was upset
vetted.
over that.
Lou's vetted, everybody. So if you want to invite Lou, check out or hang or something
Bye,
like
Marcia.
that. He's a good
Have
guy.
a good day. Enjoy the garden this morning.
Yeah, the rooster was a little upset over there. I had to check out what was going on.
Yeah, he doesn't know
I
what's
know.
going on.
Yeah.
It's nice. We woke up to the rooster crowing and out here in the country.
Dottie
And,
barking at anything that moved.
Had
Yeah,
eggs from
the headlights on the tree the other
Yeah.
night. She started barking.
She
When
turned
when
on the
closed
lights,
my truck, yeah.
and the tree lit up, and Dottie was like, "Woo!" woo, woo." It was funny as could be.
Oh, there's
Where
a
is the
link for
weirdo?
the Pinecone
Uh-oh.
Fest
Where is she at?
information. Thank
Maybe
you,
that was
Lila.
where's she? She might be over there. That might be why he was.
Yeah, I know, Joni.
Dottie.
Sad
Dottie.
business. Uh-oh, we lost
Oh, there
Dottie.
she is.
She was
There she
sleeping.
is.
Well, we had
What?
She don't wander
Gus over
far.
here.
She's like, "What? You were
She
laying
don't
down?"
wander too far.
She was being lazy. We thought she was romping. She was just underneath
Well,
the
she was
porch.
tired from yesterday.
Yeah,
probably.
she
She
wore.
slept good last night.
We woke up at 4:30, and I took her out, and she peed and pooped because she's used to doggy doors, but she was sleeping for. Oh, she was like I say, we got up at 4:30. She went out
You
there
jealous?
and peed and pooped right away. I didn't have to wait on her. It was really good. She did a good job.
Okay, Lori, it's nice to stop by, and by Monday I'll have an email to you, so we'll have the address. Thank you, Lori.
How long have
Oh,
we
we're
been?
losing our tens of people.
No, we're up to 23.
Oh,
People
wow.
have- Some
And they've
people
had
have
some
stopped
step
in
out, so
and
wow.
Yeah.
stopped in and stopped out, so some people are leaving now.
Get out her coffee.
Yeah, she's gotten big. She's kind of tall and lanky, Lila.
She's not filling in like
Yeah.
a healer, but they say healers can be thin too. But
Yeah.
her nose is long though too. We saw the mother and the father, and they both look. I think the father's not purebred healer, but the mother is, and
Uh-oh.
they both look pure
That's
healer.
terrible, Terry.
And this pup here kind of looks like a German Shepherd in the nose.
Right,
It's
yeah.
fun. But she's back to 1 ear up. She was both ears up for a while, and now she's
Bye,
back
Joni.
to 1 ear
Thanks for
down
stopping in.
and 1 ear up. Go figure. I don't know how dogs work that.
She's going
Yeah,
back to
people
the
stopped
shade.
in before they got started with their day.
She wants to.
Oh. Yeah, it is
It's a good
Saturday,
time.
It is Saturday.
Right
We
after
might-
breakfast.
We might have to. That might have to be a thing for 2 people on the couch.
Yeah. People are waking up, having their coffee.
Yeah.
Might have
Coffee,
to be,
coffee
not
with
sure.
Grumpy.
Yeah. No,
Yeah,
I'm
2
not.
people on the couch.
What did we do with Grumpy? Now, I do have my open invitation on Grumpy Grandpa. Just let me know if you want to be on a show. And I'll probably have Lou on here soon. And one-on-one, it can be political on mine. So all the homesteaders that want to stay non-political can jump over and vent on Grumpy Grandpa Patriot Show.
Yeah. Speaking of what Lila just said in the pickled eggs, just a heads up for everybody. I know I've said this for a long time, but everybody needs to be getting whatever they need. Because inflation's going to go through the roof for one. So stocking up right now, it's only going to go higher in my opinion.
Somebody said they were paying $1 an egg.
They said the eggs might go up to $1 an
Well,
egg.
somebody was. I thought I seen something.
Yeah, I've heard.
One of
Yeah,
these.
I've
Somebody
I've
was
heard
actually.
some-
Well, and buying farm fresh poultry, you can't right now.
No.
The bird flu.
Yeah.
Yeah.
First it was the swine flu, and it's the bird flu, and now 10,000 cattle. But
Yeah.
I was expecting mad cow. But anyways, let's
Yeah.
not dump down
They
that
do-
rabbit
Yeah,
hole.
that's a different
But I mean,
rabbit
it
hole.
costs so much
Yes.
now because they're limited, and now
Yeah.
we got to do.
Cows do die in
Yeah,
the heat
in the
and
heat.
stuff like that.
Yep.
It has happened, but to lose 10,000 is sketchy, I think.
Well, if they're all pinned up out in the open sunlight, I've been out to the western Kansas area and seen some of those lots, and there's no shade,
No.
there's no water hole.
No.
So they're just sitting in there getting fat and happy.
How about
They can't cool
supply?
down.
How about because they can't get the produce out
Process.
because
Yeah.
of the diesel?
Maybe they're holding them.
yeah.
for
They're
too
holding
long.
them back.
That
It
could
could-
be.
It could be
too,
a
but-
supply chain moving issue, and
It
maybe
could
they
be.
got stuck with too many cows on.
But now, I
Sort
mean, we're limited. We can't even do poultry, buying chicks at TSC and whatnot because of this. And
Yeah.
and so it's
Yeah.
just driving those prices up. It's now if you want to
Everything's going
sell a
up.
broiler chicken to somebody, you got to do it like a drug deal on a county road
Yeah.
type thing. It's,
I
yeah.
got
It
a
is
chicken.
I got a chicken. Well, don't
Yeah, how
don't
much
give
chicken?
it.
Oh yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I
Keep
know.
it
we're-
wrapped up.
Well,
Wrapped up.
Oops.
Look forward to the next Ned. It's going to be a good one.
Ned might be selling chickens on the side of the road.
Yeah, we heard a rumor that he might be doing that. So anyway,
That's how my
yeah.
brain works.
But I don't think anything that you stock up now is going to be cheaper in the future. So
Nope.
anything that you get prepared with now, I think will save you money in the long run.
It's not going
So,
down.
No,
As long as you got the means
anything's.
and the proper way that you can store
Yeah.
it.
Mhm.
Same way with fuel if you've got the availability to
But
do
just
that.
little things. Just prepare because I think gas is going to still be going up, and I don't think the grocery store inflation. We haven't seen the gas increase
No.
in the food.
Right.
Hit
It's
the
a delay.
food
It's
aisles,
a
yeah.
delay a little bit.
So that's going to cause more inflation because of the increase
Yeah.
in the fuel costs.
Well, and just limitations of farmers not being able to, they're getting ration diesel on the East Coast.
Yep.
Fertilizer, same thing. So
Fertilizer is what?
it's not cost effective for
Oh.
a lot of regular farmers
Two
to
times
do,
as much,
to do
right?
it. Yeah.
Fertilizer
yeah,
at least
at
two-
least on some
Two
of
times.
it.
So that's
4.
going to get passed down to everybody.
Oh yeah.
Lila, did your power? You got your
Yeah.
power back on
Sun
this
crested
morning?
that ridge line.
Yeah. We're about ready to hit the. We might have to scooch here a little bit.
It's hot already with the sun.
It's getting hot.
Do you want to scooch?
We can. I mean, I can move the table
Hold
if you
on.
want to grab
Whoops.
that camera.
Uh-oh.
What?
We're scooching.
Oh.
Everybody prepare.
For the earthquake.
How's the signal though? You
yeah.
might want to check your signal.
Debbie, let us know if we're still close range of the house.
Okay. It's kind of like.
Which way do I gotta turn it? Well, we'll move
behind.
first.
Thanks, Jesus Girl, for stopping in. We appreciate it.
Yeah, I've seen her in the chest.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's in a lot of chats.
Look out, Dottie.
Eh,
Move.
You're moving right now. I don't know.
There you go.
that's good. I'll
We're so
move the camera.
behind. It's weird.
I need to get another water. Anybody need water?
Yeah, I'll take
Uh,
water.
No,
Yeah.
I'll take some more coffee
Oh.
in that
Oh,
cup.
okay.
Here you
Well,
go.
I'll let you do her coffee.
All right,
Okay.
I'll get coffee.
Oh,
You get
so
water.
we're just here. So anyway, I don't think anything that you provide stock up on is as long as you can store it. I don't think it's going to go to waste. I think it's going to help you in the long run. That's my 2 cents. So anyway, I thought for a couple of years that things were going to go bad here in for inflation. I've always thought the power was going to go out, so I'm still waiting for that shoe to drop. And I know they are talking about rolling blackouts around the country this year. So anyway, I'm just talking to fill up space. I hope I'm doing okay. So I'm not a big talker. I'm the shy one. Mark's the talker. I'm the shy one. So yeah, we're scooching, Ryan. We're moving on up. So anyway, it's weird how this is like delayed or whatever, but it is. It's a little bit delayed. And I look horrible today, but we're out here in the heat.
But Lou's got us hooked up. We got an RV with air conditioning and served us breakfast this morning. We've been having a rip-roaring good time.
Yeah, I've heard that Chrissy has I think you're talking about chicks, but I've heard that they have chicks. So I don't know how that's working. I don't want to get her in trouble. So
Look at this patriotic chair
yeah,
and everything out here.
yep,
It don't get no better.
it don't.
Oh, get him, Dottie. Get him.
Uh-oh. Watch out, Lou.
Oh, she didn't jump,
Yeah, Dottie
She's like-
still likes to jump a little bit.
but Lou's put a stop to that.
So
that's-
anyway, I tried to keep them entertained while you guys were all gone.
Oh, you got coffee? Oh, I
Yeah,
brought you water.
we'll put it. She said she wanted coffee, so I was like, what the heck?
Okay.
I'll get hot. I'm already wound
Ooh.
up. I've already had half a pot myself here, so I figure I'll get all jazzed up.
Yeah, I can't take too much of that anymore. I think I had 3 cups earlier.
I'll be talking
And a
everybody's.
Red Bull.
I'll be talking everybody's ear off here in a second or two.
Well, you take over because I did all my talking while you guys
Okay,
were
well-
gone. Hi, DNA Farm.
Let's see.
It's good to see you. I haven't seen you in a while.
I just think some people are prepared for what we're getting ready to go through. I mean, it's getting bad, but
Yeah.
it ain't as bad as it's gonna be. So I hope people can see that.
Yeah.
And are kind of semi-ready for I hate to say it, probably $10, $12 a gallon gas.
Yeah, 10. I
don't know.
I
It's
foresee
hard to say.
$10.
At least.
Yeah.
Well, I heard they're even adding a space in front of the
Yeah.
period over on the
Oh,
West
no.
Coast. They're
Yeah.
already getting ready, their signage and their pumps and stuff.
They had to reprogram
So, yeah.
the system because it didn't have the 2 digits.
Yep.
So yeah.
Maybe they'll just get rid of that 9/10. That's ridiculous, anyways.
Yeah,
and
get-
they'll
yeah,
have enough
yeah.
spaces, and they can
What
just
the heck?
shift that decimal.
What's
over.
that? I mean,
But still,
whenever
I mean,
you're paying $5, does anybody care about the tenths? I mean, come on.
yeah, that's what happens when you print trillions and trillions.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you print trillions and trillions of dollars,
Yeah.
free money, and hand it out, then you get inflation.
Yep.
We said that for about a year now, too. 2 years.
We said, if you will,
Yeah.
go back and watch some of the older, 2 old people, not that brutally watching us for one time isn't good enough. But if you go back before Biden got in, we said if he gets in, prepare for inflation, gas prices to go up, and a shortage, because that's part of their plan. They want a shortage on supplies. And they're succeeding on all 3 fronts, and we were correct. So I don't.
He's
Yeah. Gus is going crazy.
With our
Now
with
gonna get
Dottie's
involved.
tug of war toy.
Yeah.
She's rolling on her back and
Yeah.
got it upside down in her mouth. She's having a ball.
But gardening, people, people.
Tell 'em about the seeds.
People, yeah. Well, yeah, I can get to that. But there's been a lot of people around here. I've heard they haven't gardened in 15 years. Now are gardening again.
Yeah.
So, and seed availability isn't very good anymore. And like I planted some of my seed packets last year. I didn't plant the whole packets, and I folded them over, put them in a Ziploc, kept them in a dark spot. Not a single germination on any of those packs. And then this year's seeds are, but I'm hearing there's gardeners that are planting this year's seeds and they're not even germinating. So
Sure.
I don't know what's going on with that, but
Yeah, if you want to go down the rabbit hole, maybe they're genetically modifying, the seed companies are genetically modifying the seeds so they'll grow that year, but then you have to go back to the seed company to buy seed that'll grow again. They have it genetically engineered so the seed doesn't work the very next year. So you can't, like I know your dad, Deb, would put, wheat seed, aside for the next year and stuff. But
nowadays though they can't do it. They just don't
it's
germinate.
not working. So we got that going for us here.
Heirloom. I don't know how.
I heard you're supposed
But
to get
heirloom, yeah, and then you can actually, when you, like say you take your tomatoes and you're processing your tomatoes and you dry all those seeds will then germinate and work.
Yeah.
From heirloom type.
I have heard
That's
that.
what I've heard, but
Yeah.
there again,
We're not saying it's for sure, but it's getting sketchy out there.
Well, and the
Well, look out,
availability
so-
of things, I think next year, we've yet to feel some of we're going to feel some impact this summer, I think, and through the winter. But I think
next year.
next year is when we're really going to feel the impacts of seed production and things like that from farmers and just regular vegetable growers even.
Yeah.
Lila says they're going after the Amish in the New York area.
No way.
For dispatching their own animals and selling it and
That's bull.
taxing
Yep.
them
That's bull.
hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Yeah, I heard
That's
something
bull.
about that about 5-6 months ago. They were going after. Oh, it was one Amish guy that was selling guns or something like that. Pew-pews, excuse me.
Yeah, well,
But yeah, I don't know how that worked out either.
But here's the deal. It's like those people are homesteading, and they're independent.
Well,
And they, and again, that's what we say on Two Old People on a Couch. They do not want us to be independent. They will do anything in their power to get us into their stores so that we have to be on a credit score to be able to get our food and everything and control the crap, let alone depopulate us. And don't think I'm crazy because if you look at every move they make, it's exactly that. It's exactly causing your fuel's going up. So you're not going to be able to drive around anymore. You're going to be stuck in your house. You have to move into cities and stuff. It's crazy.
They want the population addicted to either big business, addicted to big pharma, addicted to big government.
Right,
Yes.
Lila. They don't want us self-sufficient.
Yeah,
at
exactly.
All. At all.
And the old school ways of the Depression era, the dirty 30s and all that stuff. A lot of our grandparents or even great grandparents, that was a way of life, and they didn't know any different.
Yes.
Now we've been the land of plenty and over excess, really, to be quite honest with you.
Hey, 9
Having
acres.
15 different varieties of toothpaste or et cetera, and now they're seeing those availabilities dissipate, and I don't think a lot of today's younger generations are used to it. Most of them are DoorDash and Uber Eats and all this stuff. Stop by fast foods. I was telling you that story of the woman that had to school a woman on how to cut up a chicken. The simple things of that, and then how to cook that chicken. They didn't know how to cook it.
Right.
People need to learn that kind of stuff before
Learn your-
YouTube goes away or whatever. Or
Yeah, another
get
thing that
cookbooks.
handy is to actually get a few books, survival books or handy books,
And
books.
on writing for
Yeah.
whenever the internet goes down, have your books and your studies to.
Or like myself, I'll Google, how to make sweet rolls or something, and then I've got my notebook and I'm writing down the recipe and stuff. And
That's a good idea.
before, you used to put it on little 3x5s or whatever cards.
Right.
My mom used to have all-
And a little thing.
I've just got
box,
a notebook.
and you go through them.
Then I have to decipher my handwriting.
The good old days, whenever things were all analog back in the day.
Yeah.
Oh, and Lou's a proud vet too.
Yep.
He served and retired from the Navy. So he was electronics repair, engineer, technician on the planes. So he's got a lot of good stories on that too, if you want to.
Yeah, I probably won't put out a lot of
But he's a
stories,
good vet, so treat him well.
Yeah, treat him on, and we'll
That was an older,
find his
that was,
channel.
Long time ago.
long time ago.
Yeah, I start thinking, like, remember whenever you had your first, like, 10-year high school reunion and all
Oh.
that? And now I'm up to 30,
35 now or something.
Come on.
33 years military.
Out of the military?
90s,
Out.
wait, 90, so all 90s.
Almost 30. Almost 2 more
2000s.
years, you'll be 30.
No, I think it's,
Okay.
well, I retired, but I started in 91. So it's exactly 30 years that I joined the military. So that's a 30-year, we're just getting old.
Yeah. Oh, I feel it. Especially when the heat comes.
Yeah, make it and store it. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's another thing. We were talking the other night. Have backups to your backups. You know, okay, you got freezers and with meat. Okay,
Yeah,
well,
freezers
have
ain't the
ways
best.
to, if you can't keep those freezers anymore, okay, keep them running. Say, you need to have ideas of like canning. Okay, well, I'm not a big canner. My grandmother used to, and my sister used to, but so I'm having to learn that stuff. Well, then there's also a backup to that backup, which I've got a Harvest Right freeze dryer coming in.
Okay.
So that way I don't need any cellar. I don't need
Right.
you know.
Right.
So if case happens,
Yeah.
all I got to do is add hot water to whatever I've freeze dried.
It makes you respect the old homesteaders.
Oh yeah.
Like they did all this stuff without power, or without freezers and all
Mhm.
this, and they did it well. You know, it's like it's
Well, they had
amazing.
ice houses in some places up
Yeah,
north, but
some.
yeah,
But it's a different world.
salt cured
And
meats and yeah.
If we would have stayed that hardened, life would have been easier being that hardened. But we're not that hard anymore. We're so used to, like you say, just going out and eat
Hey,
or get our groceries.
leave that alone. Give me that.
Eating the water.
Gus is adding some background noise. But we're just not, we're soft people. I mean, I got to admit it.
I'm soft.
I watch
Compared to the way I used to be.
Trap Lines and Inlines is a great young kid that he was like 17, he hadn't even graduated yet, and he was already building his own house and stuff like that. He reminds me of the old timers, but he's a young kid, and he's learning skills right now at his off-grid,
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
and he's a bad dude. I mean, he's funny. Not bad, and he's just funny. He's got a heavy Canadian
Well, he's
accent.
willing to try, even
Yeah.
if he
And he
hasn't
wants
done
to
it.
learn.
He'll teach himself.
Yes.
He's
He wants to learn.
self-taught.
That's the whole thing.
On
People are
everything.
too scared to try new things.
Yeah.
I don't understand it. Whether it's mechanicing on your own vehicle
yeah.
or whatever. I mean, it's
Yeah.
just, you got to try it, and you're going to fail. But, you know, that's part of learning is failures. Like my gardening, I put them in tubs, and they flooded out and rotted last year, my potatoes and onions. This year, I saw somebody say, hey, put some hay on the ground. Of course, it's supposed to do it before the grass started growing. And then plant within that. So I added little, hay butts and cow manure that I scraped up, and I threw it out there, and I planted the potatoes. And they're doing a lot.
I got it.
Here.
Gus got a
They're
bottle,
done,
water bottle.
and they're doing a lot better this year. They can run, drain off, and stuff after the heavy rains. And so you just gotta. I mean, you're gonna make some mistakes. You're gonna fail some. It's just how you do after that. It's like, okay, I remember when I did it the last time. It didn't work too well. Then we change it up a little bit. So people have to have not really confidence. That's a confidence builder as you get more successful
do
at
it.
doing
I
things.
can do
Yeah,
it.
exactly. And so some people are just too timid to try new things, but you got to lose that. You got to just
And if,
get in there and get dirty.
and if the young people start now, if you have to continually live doing physical, it stays with you way more too. Again, my job for 30 years or 20, 30 years was not physical. And boy, I'm a janitor now, and I'm starting to get physical again. My first year janitor, boy, it's
Hey,
kicking my
baby.
butt, man. But now I'm getting back into doing something physical each day, and so I'm getting back into it. But I'll never be, I don't, run as hard
You're
as
not preparing like Karate Kid.
No, well, I am. Yes.
Doing that?
Yes.
Wax on.
I
off.
scrub a lot and I wax right now. I'm doing floors for the summer, and it's kicking my ass, but it's good for you though. It's good.
Wendy just got here from Hardneck Farms. She's up by
Oh, Wendy.
Guthrie.
Yeah, she's an Okie. I just,
Yeah,
I remember
they've had a
seeing
hard
them.
time.
we saw her. We went out to
We
dinner
went out to dinner
in the city
Mhm.
with her
Had
and
dinner
had
with her.
a good conversation with
Uh-huh.
her for a long time. That was a nice visit.
So that was good.
I just
Yeah.
hope this summer. Well, it's already hotter than snot. It's come a couple of months early, I think, but
Yeah.
we're experiencing August type heat or late July heat. But I hope we get some rain in this late summer. Last year we didn't get a whole lot. It made the second cuttings of hay really bad. Less than half of what we had on the first cutting, and that just raises the price of hay. I'm expecting it to be over $100 a bale, but hope not. But it just adds more cost to your meats. It just adds more cost to operating any kind of a small farm or a homestead, and the more you can harvest your own to provide for,
You're good,
your critters or yourself even, the better off you are.
Boy, back in Pennsylvania, hay grows like a weed.
Oh yeah.
We'd be baling all summer long. I think 3 cuts probably.
Oh, we used to back in the
nice.
'80s too. 3-4 cuttings of
Acre
alfalfa.
farms,
Oh,
family
alfalfa,
farms.
yeah. That stuff, I did alfalfa out in New Mexico
Oh, I love
where
the
it's,
smell of that though.
well, it's great until they pack it
Oh,
tight.
it's heavy.
So like anywhere from 95, depending how thick the field was, 95-pound bales to like 120
Yep.
pound bales. And you would throw those up, but
Yeah.
it's so dry in New
Buck
Mexico. Yeah,
them
you
up
had to
with
use
your
your
knee.
knee.
You'd have holes in your.
Boom.
Yeah.
As soon as you went boom, and pushed like that, all the alfalfa dust would fall back.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
we'd go back to the barn to stack it, and I would be green, in my chest hair because it's dry out there, so your sweat dries real fast. So it cakes like
Yep.
dirt, and it's stiff on it builds up on you, and you have to shower to get that stuff. And it's everywhere. It's in your nose, your ears, but it's fun. It's a good life.
Well,
I like baling.
Yeah.
I like bucking.
You used to have to tie a rope to the steering wheel, and you'd go out there and pick them up, walk. The old tractor would just be putting along with a trailer, and you'd buck them up there and stack them. And
I was down in South Carolina.
we were the hay monsters. In Kansas, they got this machine they call a hay monster. No, we were the hay monsters.
I was building houses down in South Carolina right after college,
Mm-hmm.
and we were out there, and this old timer guy was out there, and he was stopping, the tractor and getting out, and me and my friend were actually jogging at the time, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I used to work on, farms and stuff like that, so I was like, come on, Pete, let's help this old timer out. And so me and Pete ran behind he kicked up the tractor to a pretty good speed, and I was working one side of the tractor, and Pete was working the other, and we got all his hay in no time, and he's just like, boy, guys, I really appreciate that, and it makes you feel good. We were wanting to work out anyways, so we're like,
That's a workout.
let's get some muscle workout along with
Back
that.
and
Hay in his
shoulders.
garden.
But it's fun. To be honest with you, I enjoy the heck out of bucking hay. It doesn't sound right. That sounds weird, but
Not me.
the camaraderie, because I was young, right? But you're up there, somebody's stacking, right? 2 people are running, and then while you're driving back to the barn, you're breaking each other's balls and playing, and just how it's a camaraderie of hard-working people.
But if you're doing it by yourself, it sucks.
Okay, I'll give them that. If you're doing it by yourself, it sucks.
But checking out the apple tree over there.
We had
Yeah.
I
I don't know.
like the physicality of it, and I like chopping wood. I like anything where you just get in a rhythm and it's physical.
Right.
And if you pace yourself just right, you don't tire. You can keep grinding and going.
Yeah, but no, I gotta,
Not in our old age.
I gotta.
No.
Yeah.
If
I'm good for a couple hours early in the morning.
Yeah.
And I have to go take
Okay.
a break, and
I'm saying
the
in
heat
a
of the
younger,
day, half hour. Oh yeah,
younger day,
Well, if you're in your 20s and 30s,
yeah, you can chop away and not.
you can handle it a little more.
Yeah. I'm
You know,
not
I
saying I
thought
can
I
do
was
it now.
invincible at that
Yeah.
age. You know, and of course, yeah.
And we wanted to be men back in those days. We wanted to prove to our dads we're tough as them. That's another thing that America's missing out on. They hung around with tough guys, and so they're hardened, boy. And you're like, man, I hope I can be as badass as my dad, If I can be half my dad's badassness, I'll be a good guy, I'd be tough.
Well, before the internet and before massive international travel was going on, you know how foreigners viewed Americans, right? Back in the day, it was, well, you guys are all John Waynes, because that's what
Yeah.
they saw
Yeah.
from movies and
wouldn't-
whatnot.
yeah.
Americans are all badasses.
Well-
No, well, because that's what they were exposed to was John Wayne, and
Yeah.
you know, and that
We're all
wasn't,
fed.
a bad thing. I
Listen,
mean, because
and
it
we're
showed.
well fed.
Yeah.
We're big compared to the rest of the world, boy. We
Well,
are.
and that was the whole thing. Like during some of our world wars, they fed the American soldiers and sailors and stuff
Got
top
him.
notch, so
Yeah.
they had the energy to fight
Well,
and stuff. And
I hear from the Navy guys that that's one thing they did to keep people on a ship happy, is they had good dinners.
oh yeah,
Like probably the
Yeah.
best in the military were the Navy.
well, them
Air Force, we had it really good
them
too.
bubbleheads get the best.
Bye,
the
Lila.
submariners. So,
Oh yeah, the sub
Yeah,
guys.
we're about to get
Who-
off of here anyway.
is
It's
the
been an
sub-
hour.
How much? Oh, we've been an hour.
Mhm.
Oh wow.
Okay, we'll get off. Who do I know
Well,
that
we'll test.
said that there were? It was Tim from Ridge Life.
Yeah, Tim.
Tim from Ridge Life was a submarine guy, man.
hmm
That's some crazy dudes there. They go under. They,
Well, my nephew's one now. So,
oh, is he?
yeah, and
Is he crazy?
Well, no,
Huh?
he's pretty mild mannered. But I, you know, it was like, ooh, you want to jump out of airplanes or no? I'm not jumping out of a perfectly good airplane.
Yeah.
Well, do you want to go on a boat that's designed to sink? No, thank you.
Yeah.
Submarine. I mean, they're designed to sink.
Yeah. But there he is.
Nope, ain't happening.
My
Oh.
son was a Navy, and he said, I go, man, you're gonna be stuck on a ship. Are you prepared to just be on a ship forever? And he goes, I'm not gonna be on a ship. I'm
And he
like, you're
wasn't.
Navy. You're
Is
Navy.
he CB?
No, he was a hospital corpsman.
Oh,
And he worked stateside in clinics his whole time. He went out of the States for 3 weeks. That was it. The whole time he was on land, except for the 3 weeks. He took flew to Hawaii, went down to the Samoan Islands, helped down there with some clinical work, and I came home. A 3-week trip. And that was it. That's the only time he spent out of States.
wow.
Wendy with Hardnick Farms, Homestead Lou is starting a channel, thinking about starting a channel, and he is located here in eastern Oklahoma,
And we'll link
in Crocker country,
Yeah, well,
close to the Crocker.
pretty close.
So, no, it's in Lou's country.
yeah,
Lou-
yeah,
yeah,
I've been
yeah.
here
I think
longer.
so.
So
Okay.
they're in Lou's country.
They're in Lou's country.
Crockers
but
are
it's
in Lou's
eastern
country.
Oklahoma.
Yeah, if I start doing you know, videos and whatnot, it's probably just going to be things like, you know, I'm waiting on that harvest right, you know, the unboxing of that, and
Yeah,
my
yeah,
first,
yeah.
you know,
That would be
time
good.
doing that.
How about
Same way with a
building,
wood chipper.
how about building the grill today?
Oh, my.
Yeah,
I don't know.
that could
That
be your
could be the
first
first
vid-
one.
That could be
Yeah.
your first video.
Building the grill.
Yeah, maybe.
Building the grill. Unboxing the grill.
Yeah,
Unboxing the grill.
unboxing the Blackstone.
And an unboxing. Those are big on YouTube. The
Yeah.
Yes,
unboxings.
Wendy, another
and
one.
of course, I'm only sponsored by myself.
Yeah,
so.
you'll have ones and
Sponsored
ones.
by my own pocketbook.
Tens of tens.
Ones and ones to start out with.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then tens of tens.
You'll break that, and then all of a sudden you'll go stagnant for a while. You'll get all dejected, and then all of a sudden, boom, you'll make it.
And the only reason I would do any videos would be to show people they can do it. Some old
Right.
dude by himself can do certain little things to
Yeah.
be a little bit self-sufficient, and somebody else can, regardless of, you know.
Yeah, it's never too late to start.
No.
All right, so it's time to
Yep.
say goodbye to everybody. Thank you guys for stopping in and viewing the live and joining us for coffee this morning.
Homestead Lou. Check them out.
We'll have him on Monday. We'll find his channel. We'll figure it out. So, bye everybody. Have a good day. Happy Father's Day, everyone.
Yeah, happy Father's Day.
Oh my goodness. We never do this, people.